Hello and welcome to the STL TV JFL Monday Night Game of the Week. Along with Raina Reynolds and alongside Don Johnson, I'm Todd Blackstock, and we're on location at the Tuskegee Airmen Field at Sumner High School. And Don, we're going into week 3, and we've got quite an 11-year-old matchup here tonight.
Yes, we do. A typical city-county matchup between the Lions of University City and the Bulldogs of Matthew Dickey. The Lions are the last year's Super Bowl light champion. They finished that with a record of 10-2, but this year they kind of stepped up to the 11 weight class. And on the flip side, you've got Matthew Dickey. They were the 10 unlimited champions from Super Bowl last year. They were 8-0-1. So we have two formidable opponents here. Hold on to your hats. University City is going to use their speed and quickness, where the Bulldogs are going to rely on finesse and their discipline and quickness. We have quite a game tonight, so hold on to your seats.
Yes, and right now we're going to take a look at our keys to the game. First, for U City, they don't want to have any turnovers. They don't want to allow any long drives on defense, and they want to control the tempo. For Matthews Dickey, it's simple. Control the tempo, and more tempo. Stay with us for the JFL Monday Night Game of the Week, coming up next on STL TV.
To the men and women of the United States Armed Forces, the USO is home. The USO depends on the generosity of the American people, people just like you. To find out how you can help, visit us at USO.org. The USO, until everyone comes home.
Did you vote in the last election? I know I would have. I'd want my voice to be heard. You see, the only way your ideas can count is for our elected officials to hear from you. My dad says it's easy. Just learn about the process and vote. So you have all this power to really make a difference. And you didn't take time to vote? Am I missing something?
Learn how to make your ideas count by logging on to www.representativedemocracy.org.
When you think of the reasons people end up in the ER, you probably wouldn't think of West Nile virus from mosquitoes, asthma attacks from cockroaches, hantavirus from rodents, or Lyme disease from ticks. Even bites from fire ants and other stinging insects send 500,000 people here every year. But you could make a difference in helping to protect your family from pest-related illnesses. Go to pestworld.org to learn how. Why wait until there's an emergency?
Experience St. Louis!
Just before kickoff at Tuskegee Airmen Field, as we're set to bring you Week 3 JFL Monday Night Game of the Week action. U City is going to be kicking off to Matthews Dickey, but before the kickoff, we're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Raina Reynolds.
Hey guys, you know, it's a chilly night out here, but it's heated on the field. Talk to both coaches. This is a matchup they've been waiting for. Both undefeated, both excited. In fact, U City was a Super Bowl champ last year, moved up from light to heavy. People said they couldn't do it. The coach said, watch us do it. So you know what? We'll see. I think it's going to be an exciting game.
All right, on the opening kickoff there, Matthews-Dickey with the ball, Kyran Ballard with the return, and they're going to start out first down, 10 yards to go. The ball looks like it's going to be about the 34-yard line, and Don, we're ready to knock some heads and have some great JFL Monday night action.
Definitely on that kickoff, you have to tell your specialty teams, don't ever retreat. Try to get as much as you can straight ahead, because once you start backwards, the momentum of the other team will take you further back.
All right, here we go. First down, 10 yards to go. There's a run up the middle and a flag on the play, so we kick things off tonight with a 1-yard loss and some laundry on the field. Take a look at the offense right now for Matthews-Dickey. Got Adams at right tackle, Boyd at right guard, Reed at center, McClendon at left guard, and Cooper at left tackle. On the skill positions, Woods the wide receiver, Bell at running back, Grant at slot back, Roundtree slot back, Rhodes Jr. at wide receiver, and look out for Glass the quarterback, an incredible athlete, and head coach Des Moines Smith has got his team ready to play tonight. So Don, it's going to be second down and 11.
Equipment violation on the offense, 5-yard penalty, replay first down.
So Don, what do you think, a chin strap? That's
might.
usually the one, the first play of the game.
It might have been.
So now it's going to be second down. They back it up to about the 28-yard line. Quarterback hands around the left side. Just Ballard around the 30. 35, cuts it down to 40, and he gets all the way up to the 45-yard line. And that's Kenneth Roundtree on that play. And Donna has got a first down on that after the big penalty to kick things off.
That was a great run from the split backfield. He ran with a lot of balance. He made some people miss.
All right, let's take a look at the defense there for U City. We got Babb, Smith, Perkins, Bowdry, and Harris on the interior line. Then we got Tibbs at linebacker, or Tibbs at cornerback, Brown and Hampton linebackers, Van at safety, and Roberson at QB. And watch out for Ross, the linebacker, a very hard hitter. Tyrus McDade is the defensive coach for the U City Lions.
Is that Mr. Tibbs?
So here we go. Big first down there by Roundtree, all the way up to the 45-yard line. And Matthews-Dickey busts a tackle, and looks like Roundtree, 2 plays in a row. He could be the go-to guy tonight, Don.
That's number 24 on that play. That wasn't exactly Roundtree, but he made a very good effort. That's Bell.
Raphael Bell will check that. Second down and 9 with 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Matthews-Dickey looking over to the sideline. They do that slot formation, a lot of movement, and Don, as we talked about in pregame, lots of high tempo. This time around the right side of Jordan Grant. Jordan gets the corner and gets up to about the 47-yard line. And that'll be third down and about a long 6. We'll call it 7.
Yeah, it seemed they have a slot back, 2 slot backs. That time it was the slot back closest to us. He came across the field. Sometimes they run a long ways for very little yards.
6:24 to go in the first quarter, third down and 7.
Got a man out here by himself. There's a miscue.
3-back set, and they hand it around the left side. Number 20, although he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and Roundtree is brought down on the defensive side there. Looked like by number 22, it's going to be Ross Channon. Channon Ross.
Yeah, what they had that time, they had a man split out, and he was supposed to come down and cut the pursuit off so that the back could spring out to the outside and have the lane clear sailing into the kitchen. That didn't happen.
Oh, we had a nice shot on the sideline there. Well, it's fourth down, and Matthews-Dickey's going to go for it in their own territory. Down here in the early going, they're not messing around. Pass out
First pass of the game, number 32. He stopped short.
He is stopped short, number 32 right there. Up about to the, almost to the 50-yard line, but they will turn it over to U City. First down, 10 yards to go.
And Mr. Tibbs shut him down. Tony Tibbs, number 3. Tony the Tiger.
That was Tyrus Townsend. Tyrus Townsend on that catch there, as he made a nice catch. A little juke move, but it didn't fool the U City side. And they're going to take over first down, 10 yards to go at midfield.
I like that type of gutsy move by the Bulldogs this early in the game. It gives a lot of confidence from that bench to the kids on the field that I got confidence you can do this.
And here comes U City. U City in the black uniforms going left to right. Quarterback's back to pass. He throws it downfield. He's got a man.
Come on.
And a
Oh, what a
fantastic
catch.
there by number 1, Terrell Van. Unbelievable.
Van is the man.
How about that? Caleb Ellaby airs it down the sideline to Terrell Van. And Don, let's take a look at the Bomarito Automotive replay and check out that beautiful play underway.
He got it. He threw it down there, looked it all the way in his hands. You see that same thing on the Rams. That was a great catch because he caught that in coverage. He only had a step on the defender. Great concentration by a young man.
Well, Ellaby lines up under center. They're in an I formation. There's wide receivers split to both sides. Van right here in front of us on the right side. He's got a little tighter coverage on this play as there's a whistle on the play. Looks like Tyrus Townsend.
Offense.
Boy, Van really impressed me with that catch.
And we're going to take a look at our JFL Monday Night Game of the Week sponsors. We've got Turn Group Technology, Hot 104.1, and Pepsi. We've got Fisher's, 100 Black Men, Vales Brothers. We'd like to thank our sponsors, the 2010 JFL Monday Night Game of the Week. Vales Brothers, gotta love that food. And 5:07 to go here in the scoreless first quarter. U City with the ball down on the 30-yard line where it's first down, 10 yards to go.
U City means business.
Caleb Ellaby hands off to the left side. There's a fumble on the play, and picking it up is number 28, Babb.
Oh, look at him go.
Cameron
Look at him
Babb
go.
breaks a tackle down inside the 10, down to about the 8-yard line.
Was that Marshall Falk?
Wow, it sure looked like a number
Oh, my
28,
goodness
Cameron
gracious.
Babb. Unbelievable play
Cameron
there.
is the man. He came here to play and not to stay. Woo! He fought off at least 2 or 3 tackles. It looked like he was going to get in the backfield after it bounced off the turf.
That was a great shot there by our camera crew of Babb.
Great concentration and second effort. The Lions are starting to roar, and believe me, they are carrying the ball down the field.
So U City breaks the huddle. LB lines up under center again. Got a pro set formation in the backfield. Wide receiver split to the far side. Handoff around the right side. And cut it inside the 10-yard line. 5 down towards the end zone. Unbelievable. That was number 2, Eric Warren. And Warren got down. He's right at the doorstep there. Let's take a look at the U City offense. We've got Martin at right tackle, Gaskin the right guard, Jones at center, Williams left guard, Bowdry left tackle. Austin's the wide receiver, along with Warren, Babb, and Whitley as the running backs. Tight ends Perkins. And look out for Ellaby, the quarterback. Head coach Anthony Hudson has got U City rolling early on in this JFL Monday Night Week 3 game. Ellaby under center, snap and whistle on the play.
Yeah, sometimes they're having difficulty between the quarterback.
Dead ball, false start on offense. 5-yard penalty, we play second down.
So U City's so excited about that long run right there. They were just itching to go. You could tell they were.
But once you get that adrenaline running and things are working for you, you can't wait to get to the line of scrimmage and get the play on because you feel that you're going to score right now because the momentum is with you right now.
You can't hear down set high quick enough. So we're down under 4 minutes to go in a scoreless first quarter, but there's been lots of action here in the early going.
Well, University City got to the red zone in an expedient manner.
They sure did. This one's a quick hitter up the middle. I think that was Whitley.
That was a straight ahead dive play, so they are testing that nose guard and the tackle.
Yeah, so Whitley with a nice run right there. Some of the coaches on the U City team include Taj McDade, defensive back, and running backs Andre Whitley, Tyrone Babb, tight end coach, JP looks out after D-backs, Ronald Shannon, receivers.
Coach Smith is trying to have his Bulldog shake the cobwebs out.
Garland Taylor and Hezzy Johnson as well. And this time it's a runner on the left side. And running backwards, cutting down in, diving towards the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown.
Extra
Eric
effort
Warren.
did it.
Unbelievable. And a 6-yard touchdown puts U-City on the board with 2:56 to go in the first quarter.
Boy, I tell you, they executed right down the field. Warren had a number of decisions to make. He was coming toward his interference. One of his teammates was getting ready to block for him, but he went around him, and that gave him an extra bow in trying to go down that lane down the sideline. He got to the pylons, and he just sacrificed his body by diving in.
Snap back, ball down.
Blocked.
It's
Oh,
blocked.
my goodness.
Wow.
Somebody missed an inline man at the end of the line of scrimmage.
Well, I hope Tion Harris is okay because while he was kicked. All right, so with 2:56 to go, the score, U-City 6, Matthews Dickey 0.
Yeah, University City has drawn first blood here.
And here we go.
Oh, my goodness. Number 7 Bulldogs in there.
Number 7 on the Bulldogs brings it back up to the 38-yard line. And Matthews Dickey will take over. First down, 10 yards to go with 2:49 to go here in the first quarter. And right now we're going down to our field reporter, Raina Reynolds.
Hi guys, I'm sitting here with Amanda Bapp. This is Cameron Bapp's mom. He's number 28 in case you didn't know it. Made an incredible play last segment there. Well, how do you feel as a mom?
I'm excited. I'm ready to go. We've been looking forward to playing this game all week, so I'm really excited.
Why is this game so special?
They've really hyped it up for this Monday night thing, and so it really, helps them to understand like what it's going to be like when you go to the next level into high school and everything else. So it's been really fun to get ready for a game like this down here.
And how long's your son been in this league?
This is his 3rd year playing for the JFL, so he's really enjoyed it, and we really like it too. So
good. Well, I'm going to send it back to you guys. Let her get back to her team because she said, "Why do you have me over here instead of with my team?" So going back to your team, back to you guys.
Thank you.
And while away, Roundtree with a 3-yard loss. Second down. And another run up the middle, nothing doing there. It's going to be 3rd down and long for Matthews Dickey.
I'll tell you, the Lions have a type of team mentality where they're piling on and they're filling in the gaps between the guard and the tackle, so they really know where to run. That's forcing Matthews Dickey to bounce it to the outside, but by the time they get there, the wrecking crew is there to take care of business.
All right, Akil Glass looking over the sideline right here as he's the leader of this team. Right now they're switching formations. We've got a little motion to go in there. Handoff right up the middle and squirming through the hole up to the 38-yard line is the running back, number 4. It's Jordan Grant. Grant on piles. It's going to be 4th down and about 8.5 yards for Matthews Dickey with 1:25 to go in the first. And our referees tonight, Mark Bush, Lewis Ewing, and Mark Schley. The referees do a fantastic job during the JFL season, and a lot of times they're overlooked. Here we go, 4th down and 8. Matthews Dickey once again going for it. Looks like they're synchronizing their watches out there.
Yeah, it does. Everybody's looking at their wrists before anything starts, and that's kind of disorganizing the offense. Maybe they're sending them in from the sideline.
Dead ball, false start on the offense. 5-yard penalty, replay, 4th down.
Well, Des Moines Smith's been coaching this group of kids for 5 years now, Don. He's been involved with football and coaching capacity for 15 years, being a head coach with 3 of those years. So Des Moines, once again, they're synchronizing their watches.
That's amazing.
We're under a minute here, Don. 4th down, 15, and there's going to be a timeout on the field as U-City spends one of their timeouts.
Defense.
I think that's really a disadvantage to have the kids look at their wrists before they line up. I mean, you need to break that huddle, take to that line with a lot of alacrity, and think about executing the play.
With a timeout on the field, we'll take one as well. And actually, we're going to go down to our sideline reporter, Raina Reynolds. Raina.
Hi, guys. You know what? I'm sitting here with number 50's mom. His name is Rashad Johnson. This is De'Ara. De'Ara, you said your son is an honor roll student, and yet he's playing in the JFL. Why is it so important for the kids to have something like this, even an honor student, to do?
It just gives them something to do. It gives them opportunity to actually participate in sports, learn how to be a team player.
And you got number 50 out there. What's so special about him?
He's a hard worker. and he's definitely a team player. So.
And was he? How excited was he about this game?
He was very excited. Actually, he didn't want to go to sleep last night, so very excited.
Well, guys, Mom, I'm going to let you get back to the game. Guys, I'm going to let you take it over from here.
So here we go. Now it's going to be first down on 15. We have a wide receiver split to the near side here. And wide receiver going in motion. And Ellaby hands it off up the middle. Busts
He sees
outside
the lane.
number
He
30.
sees the lane.
Down inside the 20. Fantastic run there by number 2 on the
Eric
U-City
Warren.
squad. How about that? Eric Warren. Eric Warren having a big game so far here in the early going, Don.
Well, the good thing about that is that the offensive line is firing out.
And let's take a look at the Matthews-Dickey defense. Ham Bay defensive end. We got Long and Matthews as defensive tackle. Brown defensive end and Booker at cornerback. And we also have Townsend at cornerback. We got linebackers Williams and Dorsey. Ballard's the free safety, and Doss Jr. is the safety. On defense, look out for Johnson, the middle linebacker. And head coach DeMoine Smith has got his teams fired
on
up
offense.
for this game tonight.
10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. We play first down.
The thing I like about the Lions right now is that they're playing as a unit, and everybody's blocking. I mean, if you're a receiver, you go downfield and you try to spring your guy, and that's what you need, a total team effort. And the Lions seem to be synchronized right now.
They sure do, and I tell you that Warren with that six-yard touchdown earlier, breaking the ice in this game, and a couple other great runs here. And he looks like quite a running back, and looks like he might have a nice future.